In today's video, I want to talk about the current news today about the JonBenet Ramsey case. There was court documents that were released, new documents, and it's very strange, the indictment that came forward or was posted in this document about the parents of JonBenet Ramsey. If you don't remember, this is the 20th anniversary of her murder. Not the exact anniversary, it was December 26th. 1996, but it seems like immediately after all that, stuff just didn't add up, and the parents are in the center of that. And also the brother may have had something to do with it. It might be all three from one end or the other. But this video is not only going to discuss this, which is current news right now, September 21st, 2016, but also the conspiracy theory twist on it, because as I was searching around, I found stuff that was way back to 2014, and also Russian Vids has one that expands way out, even beyond this, to talk about the occult. So we're going to be referencing those two videos after this one. So we're going to play it, and then we'll be right back.
Back in October of 1999. It is 4 pages, 2 for Patsy Ramsey, 2 for John Ramsey. This is what the charges would have been should Alex Hunter, the district attorney at the time, have gone to trial. And I'll read the quote from one of the charges here. It reads, "On or between December 25th and December 26th, 1996, in Boulder County, Colorado, JonBenet Ramsey did unlawfully, knowingly, recklessly, and feloniously permit a child to be unreasonably placed in a situation which posed a threat of injury to the child's life or health, which resulted in the death of JonBenet Ramsey, a child under the age of 16. The charge reads identical for Patsy Ramsey as well. There is another charge that is much longer, but it basically amounts to accessory to a crime, saying one helped the other. You'll recall back in 1996, on December 26th, JonBenet Ramsey, who was just 6-year-old at the time, was found in the basement of her parents' home. This was in Boulder. The autopsy report at the time found that she had been sexually assaulted and strangled. Now, the district attorney, Alex Hunter, at the time said that her...
I'm going to stop right there. Now, it's strange just looking at this. I remember when I was watching these interviews and just their demeanor, even though this is 4 years after the death of their daughter, and some people think that she didn't die. We'll get to that in a second. But their behavior and the way they acted was even immediately after that. Now, initially, the mother had said she was kidnapped, but then she was found in the house. The story did not add up from night one when it happened on December 26th. Now, there's another theory, too, down here that I had heard throughout the years, that the brother did it, that her brother, Burke Ramsey, only 9 years old at the time, killed her because JonBenet snagged a piece of pineapple from his nighttime snack, and out of anger, he may have struck her with a flashlight. The team said that Burke had previously hit his sister with a golf club. So there's another theory on that. Now, the initial theory was the intruder. That's what they were saying. All sorts of stuff about this that is just weird. But as I said, when I searched throughout today, September 21st, 2016, I saw YouTube videos which covered it, immediately looking at stuff like this. Dave Johnson, very famous from what I understand, conspiracy theorist in some realms, said that JonBenet Ramsey is actually the singer Katy Perry. So parents give up the game, false witness, death, liars. Very interesting video. Watch the entire 7 minutes of this, and not exactly sure. I mean, I have to say I'm not convinced at all. As a matter of fact, this here... he actually does something right here where he overlays JonBenet's face over Katy Perry's and says that she is the same person. So I'll bring this in here. And with the little hoax thing. Now, in that end, I mean, you have two different people that are two different ages, two different sizes. And from what I understand, Katy Perry is actually older than JonBenet would be at this time. So I'm not so sure why they would hoax that. I'm not so sure why they would fake that. But Russian Vids has a video as well that's very detailed, 35 minutes long. It seems like a long video, but I would watch it and just get numerology, occult, stuff like that. He really breaks it down a lot further than, quite honestly, right now, that I could really wrap my head around. So the numerology and the stuff he goes through, if you're into that and you're at that stage, probably very good to look at. If you're probably at the stage where I'm at or other people, it might be a little too much to wrap your head around. Recommend watching it either way. But I would say this, that these two people, they're not acting like two parents that have lost a child even 4 years after that. I've had family members who lost their children and never even came close to recovering from it anytime soon, especially under these circumstances. I'm talking about, God forbid, they got cancer, died from that, or even some kind of other tragedy, but nothing close to being murdered, especially in your house the night after Christmas. And it's just something that, from the very point that it happened, this is where Russian Vid said that they are crisis actors. Even this Dave Johnson said that they're not the real parents, that if I can go here and scan, there's a picture of the current parents. Now, his theory is that JonBenet Ramsey, or now Katy Perry's dad, they're both the same people. This father actually shaved his head, and it's actually him. And if I can get a picture of the mother here, there's the mother with him. So that's the mother, and that's what she looks like there. So I'm not so sure. I mean, the guy, shave your head and put on a pair of glasses, not so sure. And the Katy Perry, that's a stretch. So I just wanted to cover that angle because I know I throw some stuff up here, and I'm going to go back and forth between other things. Like I have a flat Earth video coming, just an initial one where I looked at the day moon and kind of analyzed that. But, I'm still not totally convinced that everything out there is a conspiracy. Everything out there is a hoax. I know a good percentage is not what it seems, and it's deception, and especially when it comes to mainstream media and stuff like this. Things, once I see the Fox News logo or CBS or ABC or any news outside of alternative news, my antennas automatically go up, and I don't believe it automatically. And I tell you right now, whatever I'm saying here, whatever Dave Johnson's saying, or Russian Vids, or anybody else, don't believe what we see or say. Do your own research. I don't want you to believe me. I want you to go out there, search for yourself. If you come to another conclusion, you want to make a comment in the video below, please let me know. Please share your opinion on this whole thing, because this whole thing that came out today, I was just generally looking at this, and then I searched for it and found all these alternative theories on what happened, that she didn't really die, that it's Katy Perry. I mean, just really mind-blowing stuff. So, okay, guys, please subscribe. Please like the video. Please comment. I try to answer all the comments as quickly as possible, and have a great night. Thank you.